Hello there! I thought I would try something a little bit different today, because usually at the beginning of every one of my videos I go, hello there. So I thought, Anwen, just change it up, do something a little bit different. That's what I came up with. Okay, so today we're going to be testing out some makeup that I got from eBay for the most part. No, actually not, 50-50. 50% I got from eBay, and then 50% I got from AliExpress. So today we're going to be trying out the Fake Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I just thought, you know, I'd give this one a go. I've heard so many great things about this. So many people have told me that it's pretty much the same as the genuine product, which everybody loves. And everybody loves Shape Tape by Tarte. Everybody. I have not met a person that said, I don't like it. Every fecker on YouTube loves it. And we also have the Pink Sparkles Highlight by Technic. I don't have the hugest amount of hope for this, but oh, I've just remembered I was going to throw in another highlight because I had such little faith in this. Watch it be really good now, and I'm just like going to feel like a terrible human being. But where's it gone? I had something else and I've lost it. I lose everything, seriously. I would lose my vagina if it wasn't strapped on. I mean, that sounded weird. Vagina strap-on. Never heard of a vagina strap-on before. Heard of something else strap-on, but never a vagina strap-on. Sounds a bit crazy, actually. But anyway, where is the... Oh, here it is. I've got it. Okay, so as a backup highlighter, I have this one. It is by Focallure. It's one of the colour mix highlighters, and it's in the shade HIPPO. I know, Colourpop. I know. And lastly, I have a liquid lipstick by Dragon Beauty. A few Dragon Beauty liquid little lambada. Do the lambada. And we danced all night and we jigged all night. The lambada. Okay, so I'm going to begin with the Shape Tape Concealer today. I am actually not the biggest wearer of concealer. My skin is just too mature and sassy to be able to carry it off. I mean, I see all of these girls on YouTube and guys, and they apply so much concealer under their eyes, and I'm just over here thinking, what? My eye situation would just look horrific if I put that much concealer on it. Anyway, I'm just about to do it, so we're going to see. You will see for yourself. This is what the Shape Tape looks like. It looks very similar to the genuine product. I think as well you can kind of tell how thick this product is just by that little mountain of concealer that's amassed on the tip. I just can't get over the word tip. I mean, really, it just makes me laugh. Tip. Anyway, she's so juvenile. Okay, so I have not set my face, and yeah, I'm ready. Oh my gosh, actually, am I ready? Oh my gosh, I feel a little bit nervous right now, but let's just bang some on. And I'm not going to put too much on because I know how thick and full coverage this could be, which will just be an absolute nightmare for my under eyes. My under eyes do not appreciate concealer under there. They say, not today, sir, not today. Okay, so I popped a little bit there. Like, why does everybody do this? I know I'm constantly moaning about this in my videos, but I just don't understand this whole trend of, like, concealer. I'm going to draw a cock. Is it why diddly not? I mean, that's an odd penis. Cock on my face. Okay, so already it's feeling kind of heavy on my face. Like, I can feel it, you know. It doesn't feel like weightless by any stretch of the imagination. By the way, I have this in the shade Fair. So I'm liking the shade of it. It's definitely added that, you know, sense of highlight under my face. Oh, I feel like it's very thick though, and I feel like my under eyes are going to hate this. Oh, look at that. See, I just don't suit concealer. I think I suit a penis on my forehead more than I suit blended in concealer. I mean, my under eye is looking kind of flawless right now, but very heavy. Look, can you see, right? See, this is why I don't like concealer. I mean, has anybody got any tips for me? You know, as to what I could do to try and make concealer work? And I know that Shape Tape probably isn't the best anyway for me because it is extremely thick. I definitely think it's done a good job of making my skin look flawless, providing I don't make any expressions whatsoever with my eyes. Because look, like now I'm like, oh, hello, here I am. I mean, look at me with my concealer on. But as soon as I smile, watch this, hello, hello. It's just sad, isn't it? I mean, it's just so sad. Like, I was Googling eyelid plastic surgery the other day because I was thinking, oh, I'd love to get eyelid plastic surgery. You know, some of my eyelids are a bit more taut and firm. But it's expensive, you know. And I'm the kind of girl that doesn't have the money for fecking eyelid surgery, you know. So, I mean, really, I have to sell a kidney to have eyelid surgery. Then I have to sell the other kidney to have Botox. I mean, this is feeling a little bit, not itchy, but a bit sticky under my eyes. I am going to be setting this down like a bad boy because it needs it. I'm going to be using my new Ghost powder. This is by Makeup Revolution. It's got a little ghost on it and it's stark white. Now, I don't know if the idea of this is for, like, you know, extreme Halloween makeup to make you look like a ghost. But I've actually really been enjoying this powder as a setting powder and a highlight powder. It's actually a really brilliant powder. So I don't know if, like, that was their plan, but I'm going to be buying another one so that I don't run out. Oh my gosh. I was freaked out then. That was one of my best friends, Alice, telling me she's not available to come round tomorrow. Alice! No, I'm joking. She's fabulous, my friend Alice. She's so lovely. Okay, so I'm just setting this down with my ghostly powder. Do you know what? Wouldn't it be great if this concealer actually worked? Like, if it really was like the best thing since dildos were made. I mean, really. I know I'm always talking about dildos here on my channel, but I don't own a dildo, by the way. I'm just joking around. Like, and no offense, like, if you own a dildo, all the power to you, girl. I mean, really. But no, I don't actually own one. But anyway, I like joking around about dildos because the name dildo is incredibly hilarious to me. Okay, so, I mean, I feel like from a distance, my face is looking okay. If not a little bit, like, I don't know, just a little bit heavy, I would say. And also, I don't like the way that, can you see my under eye bags? They just look very heavy, whereas usually I don't really notice my under eyes. But they just look very, like, accentuated and heavy, like I've done a massive big haul in Tesco. And, like, there's my shopping bag underneath. And it's just, like, making me so sad right now. But anyway, we're going to move on. Okay, so on my eyes today, I'm going to be using this palette by BH Cosmetics. This is the Solar Flare palette. And as you can see, it just looks so beautiful. This was given to me by Maria. Thank you so much, Maria. I so appreciate it. And even though this isn't from eBay or AliExpress, I just thought it may be fun to try it out in the video. So I'm not going to do like full swatches or anything, but I just thought, well, I was going to put it on anyway, so I might as well show you. I mean, it would just be rude of me not to. Thank you as always to Maria for gracing me with this because it's beautiful. I'm just going to do a couple of swatches. So these excuse me, these are 3 of the swatches and they look beautiful. Oh my gosh. Right, okay, the only problem I see with this palette is that they're all shimmers, so I feel like you are going to have to use a companion palette to get like a transition shade. Eyeshadows themselves actually feel so smooth and buttery, and they have a beautiful glow to them. It's going to pop your brow off, I mean, really. So let's just do swatches. Swatch, swatch, oh, look at that. Okay, so I've got some more swatches. Look at this orange and look at this one. My eye is being drawn to that. And my vagina is twitching. I mean, really. Let's do this. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh my gosh. Right, this palette, I'm just going to say it right now, beautiful. Look at the remnants of the swatches on my fingers. So because I don't want the video to be like a bazillion years long, I am just going to go ahead and pop a little bit on this on my eyes. By the way, look how they shift like when the light hits it. Oh my gosh. Never before have I seen such a metallicness on an eyeshadow. These are so soft, like so soft. Oh my gosh, I'm dying for this palette right now. This video was not even meant to be about this palette, but somehow it's become about the palette. I mean, really, look at that. I feel like as well, these eyeshadows, although they are like really beautiful I'm just going in with my finger. I mean, really, I'm just going in with my finger. Look at that. Oh, definitely is emphasizing the texture on my eyelids. And it does look a little bit like, not chunky, but do you know what I mean? It's just like emphasizing every single line upon my eyelid. But oh my gosh, I can't hate it. It's a beautiful palette. I'm just going to blend all of this out. I'm just going to pop, like, I don't know what colours I've gone for. I'm just going for all of them. I'm just popping all of them on in a frenzy of eyeshadow orgasmic joy right now. I mean, really. These actually blend out so easily, and I think it actually gives a really nice kind of smoked out look. You maybe don't even need like a matte transition because they just look so glorious upon the eye, and they blend out to the point that they don't even look shimmery anymore, because can you see they've got that metallic like sheen on my lid, but then where I've kind of blended it out, it's just kind of gone into like a smoky, like a cloud of like, oh yes, here I am. Anyway, right, I could talk about this palette all day, and I wasn't even planning on talking about it for as long as I have, but it's absolutely beautiful. This is the Solar Flare palette from BH Cosmetics, and I really recommend it. If you're in the UK, BH Cosmetics is sold on Beauty Bay, but they don't have a whole lot of stock. And also Make Up Mart. If you're going to buy some BH stuff, buy this. This is the Black Light highlighting palette. Oh my gosh, seriously, that just makes my vagina pop. It pops all over town. I mean, really. Whilst I was applying my eye makeup, I spotted an issue that I didn't like with the concealer. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but it's separating, and it's not to do with the ghost powder, because I've been using this for days and days and days on end, and I've never had an issue. It's the concealer. It's breaking up on my face, and it's doing my head in, and it feels heavy. Like, it feels so heavy. I don't know why anyone would want to put that much concealer. Oh, I'm so sorry. That just came out. I was getting salty, and sometimes I burp. When I get salty and ranty, my emotions come up. So I really do apologise about that situation. I would edit it out, but I want to keep it real with you. I'm a human being. I burp. Jaclyn Hill burps and trumps. Nikki Tutorial, she's trumping all over town. I mean, all the way through her eyeshadow tutorial, she'll be trumping away. She just, you know, says, oh, I'm not going to show that. Well, I do. This is reality, my channel. Okay, so anyway, yes, so yeah, it's not nice. It's not pleasant. It's not a nice sight. The concealer is a no-no for me. I just don't know why anyone would apply that much. I just don't know. Moving on to highlight. Okie dokie, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this tonight. Tonight. Okie dokie, so this is the Pink Sparkle highlight from Technic. If I do a swatch, I mean, really, that's just all I'm going to say about that. And I don't know how this is going to affect. Oh, I've got all the highlight on my brush, and I do not want it to affect the, you know, how we look at pink sparkles, because I know I've got some bomb diggity black light palette highlight on there, so you know, I don't want that affecting this and us all thinking, oh my golly gosh, it's great, and it's turd. I mean, really. So let's do this. I've put tons of this on, and I know you're probably watching this thinking, well, Anwen, from the get-go you just were so salty and like were so negative about this, and I get that, but I'm giving it a fair shot. And you can definitely see like a little bit of pink on my cheek, but I mean, really, barely. Let's pop a bit more on. I mean, really. Oh, do you know what? This is a little bit of turn up for the box, because I know that you probably can't see this too well. Please ignore the concealer, by the way, but can you see? Like, it's not a glow in the sense that it's like an intense, blinding beam of light. It's more just like left a pink pinkness on my face. Do you know, one of my favourite highlighters in the world is by Technic, and it's one of the Get Gorgeous ones. And that one is very subtle, like a glow from within. It's not intense, it's not blinding. And this one is exactly the same. I would definitely say, right, this isn't a highlighter in the sense of the word, like highlight. You know how we've all come to know highlighters in like the completely, you know, OTT, blinding, intense, just blind everybody in sight, and everyone's tripping over, breaking their ankles and suing the council. You know, that kind of blinding. This is not like that. This is a lot more reserved. This is definitely just a lot more of like a shy, reserved, introverted kind of highlighter. By the way, I'm an introvert, and whenever I tell people that, they're always like, you an introvert? And I'm like, yes, because I'm a typical introvert, but for some reason people seem to think I'm an extrovert, and I'm so not. I could not be more opposite from an extrovert. But anyway, I like this, and I didn't think I was going to like it. You saw the negativity, me predetermining this to be utter bollocks. I mean, but I really like it. Oh my gosh. And I like it even more here. For some reason, it's really showing up here, but not on camera. Let me just come a bit closer. Maybe if I put my flash on it, you can really see it. I don't know. I've never done this before, but this could be a good thing. I mean, really, let's get flash out. Let's get it out. That's what he said. I mean, really. Okay, where's my flash? There it is. How do I turn it? Okay, like this. Is it working? I mean, this is like a whole new world of amateur filming. Can you see? Can you see? I don't know. Can I even see? I feel like not really, but can you see anything at all? Or was this just a fail? Look, if I go like this. Oh, anyway, I'm flogging a dead horse here, I feel. It's very subtle. I mean, obviously I've applied tons of it, so I can see quite a lot of pink on my face. But I feel like if I didn't apply so much, it would be like a very subtle just glow of pink on my cheeks. This is what I wanted the Urban Decay highlighter in aura to be, but wasn't. This beast of a thing here. Like, this is what I thought this would be like, but upon my cheeks it looks powdery as feck. I mean, and I just was not impressed. Pink sparkle for the win. Okay, so on the other cheek, I am going to go in with the HIPPO highlight, which is from Focallure, and it's one of the Colour Mix highlighters. I'm actually going to go in with my what's it called? Dew Care. I always call this like the DH Gate Dew Care brush. So I'm going to just plop, 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 plop. And I did try this out in my recent haul, and I was impressed, but I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to show you again. Why not? This is a really beautiful highlight. Again, it's not the most kind of blinding or metallic, but I think it's just got a really pretty kind of natural, you know, sheen to it. It's not overly pink. It's not your typical kind of, I don't know, like pearly highlight, if that makes sense. It's got a little bit of another dimension to it. If I just kind of, I'm doing like a Kim K swatch here. If I just kind of swatch it there, you can see like a hint of pink, but it's not overly pink, you know. Look at that on my finger. Oh my gosh. I love it when you have like a fabulous remnant of a swatch. Kind of like, you know, when you do like a massive poop in the toilet and it leaves a little bit of itself up on the side. Why am I mentioning this right now? I don't know where this story's going, and I'm going to end it right here before everyone unsubscribes. I mean, really. So, okay, so we've got the highlight. We've got Mr. Pink. We've got Mr. just not so pink, but I don't know who he is. He's just someone. I don't know. Anyway, so finally we're going to go in with the Dragon Beauty Liquid. It's upside down. Dragon Beauty Liquid Lipstick. I bought this thinking it was Huda Beauty because it was kind of covered up like this. And this packaging is Huda Beauty's liquid lipstick packagings. So I was thinking, oh, Huda Beauty fake. I mean, really. But no, it wasn't. It came and it was Dragon. I was like, oh, Dragon. My old friend. I mean, really. So I'm just shaking the bad boy up. This is in the shade... 05. They didn't think it was worthy of blessing it with a name. I'm going to do a little swatcheroo on my hand. Oh, la la. It reminds me a lot of Brave by MAC. Yes. Okay, so wait, what am I doing? Oh, it's got that very overpowering and quite sickly, like apple like apple sweets smell, which I really don't like. I really am not a fan of. So I'm mentally preparing myself for the smell of it on my lips right now, because I do not like it. But anyway, we're just going to go in with the bad boy. Ah, yeah, I like it. I like it. So I don't have any baby wipes. Normally I have baby wipes under my desk to just wipe off makeup mess. I don't have any. Do you think it'd be okay to use Dettol on my hand? Should I take the gamble? Because I don't want to get the swatches on my white top. So if you don't hear from me again, it's because she used Dettol. Dettol. Don't do this at home, guys. Do not do this at home. Right, I really love the shade of this, by the way. Yes, I did overdraw my lips because, I mean, I was in the mood. Like, I was thinking, Anwen, you need to overdraw the lips. So I did it. And I did it without a lip liner, so that's why it's looking crazy. I like the lip colour. I think it feels comfortable on the lips. I've had it on for a couple of minutes now, just whilst it kind of set down. The smell. Okay, the smell is just so offensively strong and overpowering. It's very, like, just sickly. I do not like the smell, which would render this product unusable for me, because the smell of it is just so bad. I'm not someone that is extremely sensitive to smells. You know, Honey's could do his poo in the toilet and stink out the whole house, and it probably wouldn't offend me that much. But this is a whole other level. I wouldn't recommend this if you are sensitive to smells. It literally has got such a strong smell to it that isn't particularly nice. Like, believe me, if it smelled like cinnamon or Tom Ford Black Orchid, I could really get into it. The shade, which is a real shame because I won't wear it again. I will not. I refuse to wear this again. Bye! Okay, so that brings us to the end of this video. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and I am really sorry it's like a bazillion years long. I'm so sorry that I didn't get to spend more time on this beauty. I kind of wish I'd done like just a standalone first impression on it now. But if you do want to see more of it, please let me know, and I can definitely do like a swatch video. I would love that so much. I hope that you're having a wonderful day, whatever you're doing, and I will be back soon with more.